Even if we focus on these strategies, it will not work as effectively unless we put it into a frame that encourages communities in those small towns and in those rural areas to look beyond the borders of their own individual town. It is important that they understand that they are part, and not alone, they are part of an economic region. They are part of a larger geographic area, and they must understand their role that they play in that region, and they have to understand the opportunities that the region presents and how they can leverage resources and leverage brain power to take full utilization of those opportunities. And so we're in the process of trying to encourage economic development directors, Chamber of Commerce folks in these small communities to think beyond their borders. The way it used to work, you were only concerned about that industrial park on the outskirts of town. You built that spec building, and you hoped and prayed that somebody would come and fill it. And when it did, you'd have a celebration. The balloons would be out, the ribbon would be cut, the small town newspaper would cover it, and you'd think you had been involved in significant economic opportunity. I'm not demeaning those efforts. I'm just simply saying that we need to do more, and we need to leverage, and we need to get a bigger bang for the resources that we're currently spending in these communities. The reality is that if you leverage those resources and leverage the brain power of a region as opposed to a small town, you have extraordinary opportunity to fully utilize these strategies of broadband and energy and conservation and outdoor recreation, ecosystem markets, and this local production opportunity significantly. And you can use the resources more effectively and efficiently in terms of infrastructure construction. And those infrastructure dollars can be wisely targeted and spent if you have an overall regional vision. That requires a different thought process. It requires folks to sit down and talk to each other. It requires folks to think about what their strengths and weaknesses are as a region, not just simply as a community. We want to facilitate that kind of conversation at USDA. And so today, as part of our Rural Business Opportunity Grant Program, we're announcing 27 grants of a little over $2.5 million in 17 states. 9 of those 27 grants are specifically targeted to 9 regional efforts to encourage the kind of planning and visioning that is required in order to have a full understanding of precisely what your capacity as a region can be, how you can fit that capacity into some of these strategies that USDA is investing in, and how you can leverage your resources.